welcome to our 30 days hair restore challenge, and we are in day 11 of breakfast. So we are going to be making breakfast this morning, and our breakfast menu is smoothie. I'm going to be making us some yummy delicious organic smoothies this morning. So I'll be making us breakfast, and we are in day 11, and I'll be making us smoothie. That is our menu for this morning's breakfast. So I'll be making us a very healthy, delicious organic breakfast this morning. Okay, for my breakfast, I'm going to just quickly wash my hands with soap and water, and then I will introduce my plant-based ingredient that I will use it for breakfast this morning. And my name is Jessica. Okay, for our breakfast, that is smoothie, I'll be using apple. Okay, I'll be using apple, that's half apple. Then I'll be using 1 cup of whole oats. Okay, this is old-fashioned oats. Then I'll be using granuts, raw granuts. I'm going to be roasting that. I'm not using the raw one for smoothies. I'm going to be roasting that. Then I'll be using tiger nuts, fresh tiger nuts, half cup of fresh tiger nuts. I'll be using ice cubes. I'll be using cinnamon, and also be using vinegar and water. So these are my ingredients for my smoothie this morning. Remember, we are all doing plant-based ingredients. No animal fat, no cheese, no butter, no chicken, no fish. Okay, so for my granules, I'm going to be roasting my granules using our wonderful salad master healthy cooking system called the electric skillet. Here in Nigeria, we call it the good boy. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using to roasting my granules. This is all in one. It can cook, it can fry, it can bake, it can grill, it can roast, and at the same time, it can do everything. Alright, so this is our electric skillet, which you can use for your pizza, for your cooking, for your sauces, for everything you want to do. So now I have preheated this electric skillet. I preheat at 160. Okay. So I'm going to be preheating this at 160 just for 2 to 3 minutes. You can see that 160 Celsius. So when you want to use this for your granules, you can put the temperature at 160. And then I'm going to be roasting these raw granules, because I'll be using the roasted one, slightly roasted one for my smoothie this morning. Wow. So I'm roasting that at 160. Remember, I say you have to preheat the electric skillet for 2 to 3 minutes before you pour in your raw granules, and then you leave it at 160. Still leave it at 160. That is the temperature that you are going to use for roasting your granules. And because we are roasting, we are not going to cover totally. If you cover totally, that means we are cooking. But I'm not cooking my granules, I'm roasting it, so I'm going to be leaving the lid just halfway open. Okay, halfway open. Okay, just slightly. I'm going to roast the granules slightly, not totally brown. I'm going to be roasting it slightly. Okay, so while that is roasting, I have to quickly get my blender for my smoothie. So we are going to be making a very delicious, yummy smoothie this morning. Now I'm going to quickly start my smoothies. Remember to wash your hand. I've already washed my hand. So now I'm going to be adding my half cup of oats. I'm going to be adding my half cup of oats. Okay. So that is half cup of oats. And the next one I'm going to be adding is my 1 tablespoon of slightly roasted granules. Okay, remember we said slightly roasted, not totally roasted. And that is 1 tablespoon. Okay. So the next one I'm going to be adding now is my tiger nuts. 2 tablespoons of tiger nuts, 2 tablespoons of fresh tiger nuts. Be adding that in the blender. And then I'll also be adding our apple, but before adding this apple, I'm going to be waxing it. That is, I'm going to be removing the wax. This is organic apple. Please, when you get your apple, remember to remove the wax. Okay, so after removing the wax, I'm going to use my vinegar to wash the apple. So I'm going to wash this apple in vinegar. So you use a very sharp knife. I'm using salad master knife to remove the wax from the apple. And I'm going to use half. I'm not using the whole apple. And this is the wax. Okay, so I'm going to try that out. So I'm going to be washing this inside my vinegar. I'm going to be adding some vinegar to wash the apple. And you wash it with vinegar. So after washing that with the vinegar, so I'm going to cut it in half. I use the half for my smoothie. Guys, I'm going to cut it, slice this, and add it inside my smoothie. So I'm adding this inside the blender. Remember, I will wax the apple and then I will wash it with a vinegar. So the next one now I'll be adding now is a warm. That is, I'm going to be adding half cup of ice cubes. Half teaspoon, okay, of cinnamon. And then half glass of water. So I'm going to be blending this all together, combine all the ingredients together. So I'm going to be blending this in a very smooth paste. Okay, so our smoothie is ready, well blended and smooth. So I'm going to be pouring this now. But before I pour that, let me quickly wash my hand again, and then I'll slice the apple using our salad master food processor, and I'm going to be using cone number 2. I'm going to be using cone number 2 to slice my apple. So that is what I'm going to use to serve my smoothies. I'm using half of the apple and I'm slicing that with my salad master processor using cone number 2. And this is my sliced apple. So what I'm going to do now is to add this now. I'm going to pour my organic, that is my plant-based smoothie inside the glass bowl. Wow, this is still kind of yummy. So the next one that I'm going to be adding now on the top is that I'll be adding the sliced apples. So our smoothies is ready. This is the 11th breakfast of 30 days hair restore challenge program. And please, we are also on YouTube as Salad Master Nigeria. My health is my wealth. Thank you all so very much for watching this